Welcome to Learn and Success, your favorite place to learn real English for real situations. In today's episode of Fashion Talk, we're getting stylish and confident as we talk about getting dressed for a dinner party. Learn how to describe outfits, give compliments, and talk about fashion choices all in English. Whether you're going formal, casual, or somewhere in between, this episode will help you speak with style and learn vocabulary for any fashionable event. Let's dress up your English only on Learn and Success.
Okay, have you ever been there? Like you're all set, ready to walk out the door, keys swinging,
Yeah.
and your partner is, well, still deciding what shirt to wear. Or just generally taking forever.
Oh, absolutely. It's such a common thing, isn't it? That dynamic. One person's super efficient, quick shower, outfit picked, let's go.
And the other is maybe having a bit more of a complex dialogue with their wardrobe. Or maybe just a lollygagging, as my grandma used to say, taking their sweet time.
It really is.
Yeah.
And what's interesting, quite funny actually, about the dialogue we're looking at today is, well, the tables are turned.
Ooh.
Yeah. This time it's the husband who's having the wardrobe crisis.
Yeah.
And it kind of seems like he might be lacking a little in, well, fashion sense.
Okay. So that sets up our mission for this deep dive then. We're going to unpack this really relatable situation
Mm-hmm.
and use it to pull out not just the practical words, for getting dressed, shopping, that kind of thing, but also those phrases couples use, the fluency builders. And then we'll zoom out, look at global fashion stuff, what fashion sense even means. Basically, your shortcut to sounding like you know what you're talking about, from ironing shirts to international style.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's unpack this. Starting where the dialogue starts, really those basic things you do when getting ready. Our sources flag a couple of key things.
Yeah, they do. First one, to iron, the verb, the action.
Right, getting the wrinkles out.
Exactly. It's about using that hot metal thing, the iron, the noun, to smooth out the fabric, make it look crisp, polished, gives that put together look.
Especially for maybe more formal things.
Definitely. Makes a difference. It's a small detail, but, well, it says something.
And the other thing, shoes, footwear. Our guy considers sandals.
Right. Sandals, open-toed things.
Usually for the beach or summer, right?
Hmm.
Casual. I had this friend, she always joked her feet were claustrophobic, only wore sandals.
Yeah, they're definitely casual. And even more casual are flip-flops,
The ones that make that sound. Flip-flop, flip-flop.
That's the ones. Named for the sound. Definitely very informal. So, choosing sandals for a dinner party, maybe not the best start.
Okay, so our husband, he's struggling. He starts throwing out ideas for clothes. And these terms are actually super useful, if you're shopping or just talking about clothes.
Absolutely.
Let's hear what he picked and maybe why his wife wasn't too thrilled.
Well, the first thing is patterns. He mentioned something striped.
Stripes, yeah. Lines.
Right. Lines on clothes or flags, like the American flag, stars and stripes. But in fashion, how the stripes run matters.
Oh, how so?
Well, the classic tip is like horizontal stripes, left to right, can make you look a bit wider.
Yeah.
Vertical stripes, up and down, can make you look thinner, taller.
Huh, interesting.
And then he thinks about sleeve length, short-sleeved or long-sleeve.
Pretty straightforward, right? Short arms on the shirt for summer, long for winter.
Basically, yeah. Depends on the weather, how warm you want to be.
Got it. What else?
He also mentions a checkered pattern.
Checkered, like a chessboard.
Exactly like that. Little squares, often different colors next to each other.
Okay.
And the sources also bring up cut and hemline. Now, these are often used more for women's clothes, but they apply broadly.
Cut being the shape.
Yeah, the overall shape or style of the garment. And hemline is just the bottom edge. How long it is. Skirt, trousers, shorts, whatever.
Like when someone says a skirt's hemline is too high?
Precisely. That classic complaint, maybe from a parent, That's much too short. Or it should be at the knee. That's the hemline they're talking about.
Okay, so back to the husband. His grand idea for the dinner party outfit was, let me get this right, a striped, short-sleeved shirt
Mm-hmm.
with a checkered sweater.
Yep.
And shorts.
You got it.
Wow. Yeah, I can see why his wife was maybe a bit concerned. That sounds really busy.
And shorts.
To dinner.
Exactly. Way too busy with the patterns clashing and just too informal for a dinner party setting, usually.
So what does she suggest instead?
Well, she steers him towards something much more suitable. First, a silk tie.
Silk. Like the fancy fabric?
Yeah, very soft, smooth. Can be quite expensive, especially, good Italian silk. A silk tie is just a classic necktie made from it.
Standard Father's Day gift, maybe.
Huh? Could be. It definitely makes an outfit more formal,
Yeah.
instantly. I briefly wanted silk sheets once, but then I saw the price tag.
Oof, yeah. Okay, so a silk tie. What about the bottom half? No shorts, I presume.
Definitely no shorts. She suggests corduroy pants.
Corduroy. I know that one. It's got those ridges, right? That texture.
Exactly. It's heavier, thicker fabric with those vertical ribs or wales. Makes it feel unique. It's usually warmer, so more of a winter thing.
Okay, that sounds much more appropriate for dinner.
Much better.
So this whole fashion argument, it kind of moves into how couples talk, right? There are some classic phrases here. Useful stuff for fluency.
Oh, definitely. These come up all the time. Like, do you like the way this looks?
Ah, yes. The classic stand there and pose slightly question.
Exactly. You're asking for their opinion on your outfit. Do I look okay? Does this work?
Seeking validation. Or maybe genuine advice.
Could be both. And then there's the other one the wife uses. What am I going to do with you?
Yeah, what does that really mean? It sounds a bit exasperated.
It is. It's definitely exasperation. You say it when someone's being difficult or they just don't get something and need a lot of help.
Like in this case, because he has no idea about clothing and fashion.
Precisely. It's like saying, you're hopeless with this stuff. How am I supposed to help you figure it out? But usually said with, some affection underneath the frustration.
Right, right. And that phrase, no idea about fashion, leads us straight into this key idea. Fashion sense.
Yes. What is fashion sense? It's basically someone's knowledge about fashion. But more than just knowledge, it's their feel for it.
Like an intuition?
Kind of. It's the ability to look good consistently. To know how to combine colors, patterns, wear the right shoes with the right outfit.
Or even tell someone else what looks good on them.
Exactly. That too. So you can have someone with amazing fashion sense who just always looks effortlessly stylish.
And then you have someone, maybe like our husband here, who might be described as having zero fashion sense.
A bit harsh, maybe. But yeah, that's the idea. Someone who struggles to put together something that, works.
Okay, so we've got individual struggles, couple dynamics. How does this connect to the bigger picture? Like fashion with a capital F, global trends and all that. This is where it gets really interesting, I think.
Yeah, it does. So you have runway fashion first, the fashion shows.
The really weird stuff sometimes.
Often, yeah. It features exaggerations of trends. It's not meant to be worn straight off the runway to go get groceries.
Right.
It's more about showcasing ideas, pushing boundaries.
Yeah.
Then what happens is the big stores, the designers, they take those extreme ideas and sort of adapt them, water them down a bit for normal consumption.
Okay, so they translate it.
Exactly. Like maybe you see a really out there military-inspired outfit on the runway. A few months later, you see really popular wearable military-style jackets in the shops.
Gotcha. That makes sense. So what about different places? Does fashion look the same everywhere?
Oh, definitely not. There are huge differences internationally. Take Italy, for example.
Known for fashion, right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Considered very fashionable. But usually it's more about elegance, tailoring, sophisticated style. It's not typically crazy.
Okay. Elegant, but maybe not extreme.
Generally, yeah. Then you look somewhere like, say, Japan or South Korea,
Yeah.
often described as much more experimental or even crazy in terms of style. You see really unique fashion there. It can be quite extreme sometimes.
Like how?
Think really bold, unexpected color combinations, like bright red sneakers with maybe green pants and a blue jacket, things you wouldn't normally put together.
Wow, okay.
And you also see things like platform shoes quite a lot.
Platform shoes,
That's
like
great.
elevated.
Yeah, like standing on a brick or a book under your shoe.
Yeah.
Seriously, high soles gives a lot of height, a very distinct look. You might even see like little kids wearing them sometimes. Makes you wonder how they don't fall over.
Sounds dramatic. And probably expensive. Is all high fashion super pricey?
Well, yes, high fashion, the big designer labels like, Carolina Herrera, Oscar de la Renta, that stuff is definitely expensive. Very.
You don't have to spend a fortune to look good.
Not at all.
Yeah.
That's a key point. Being fashionable, having style, it doesn't have to mean buying expensive things. It's really all about a sense of personal style.
So how do you do it on a budget?
You can explore different kinds of stores, high street shops. Definitely check out secondhand shops or vintage stores. Some people are amazing at making their own clothes,
Sure.
or even navigating, markets that sell replicas or fakes, though that's a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
But the point is, the essence is how you put your look together, your personal curation. It's not about the price tag.
That's a really good takeaway. So wrapping this all up, what does this journey from a simple getting ready argument to global runways mean for you, listening right now? We really covered a lot, didn't we? Started with that couple's dilemma, unpacked words like ironing, striped, checkered, corduroy, then looked at those relationship phrases like, what am I going to do with you?
Yeah.
And then broadened out into global fashion, runway versus reality, and this whole concept of fashion sense.
It really shows how something seemingly simple, like getting dressed, connects to so much more. And it highlights that understanding the context, the nuances, that's where the real value is. Applying that knowledge, thinking critically, even about clothes.
Absolutely. It lets you understand the messages being sent and maybe be more intentional about the ones you send yourself.
Exactly.
So here's a final thought to chew on. Considering how much fashion can be about personal expression, what subtle signals are you sending out with your own daily clothing choices? Even the ones you don't think too hard about. Are they intentional? Or maybe not. Something to consider.